welcome to Pop Culture Spread. My name's Rick and this is Jace. But before we get started in the video, you guys know exactly what you need to do. Give us a thumbs up for the video. Also give us a subscribe for our channel as well. We'd really appreciate it. Also follow us all on our social media sites. And I just want to say, guys, if you click the link on the end of the video just for our merchandise, this guy here, Jace, creates all our merchandise and does all our video editing, and he's done an amazing job. And he's just released a inspired Step Brothers t-shirt and mug. So guys, check it out if you want to get one of those. Hit that link at the end of the video. We'd really, really appreciate it, Jace. You did an awesome job. Alright guys, let's get stuck into it. Big week, Jace, of bits and pieces of movies.
Oh, it's coming up to the end of the year, Rick.
There's a lot of stories.
There's a big thing. I mean, this week there is no bigger news than obviously the release of Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, which we will talk about later in the show.
Awesome. All right, well, let's get stuck into it, Dave. Jace, so David Ayers, the director of Suicide Squad, which wasn't a very, very good movie, has been tapped in to write and direct a remake of the classic 1967, The Dirty Dozen.
Wow, there we go. We're getting well, in the world of prequels, sequels, remakes, reboots, reimaginings, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Should David Ayer make this? You know what's interesting?
No.
He's probably a really good fit. If you have to make...
Really?
Well, if you have to make a remake... What about Fury? Did you see Fury?
Fury was awesome. Yeah, okay, with Brad Pitt.
So, put it this way, Dirty Dozen is basically an amalgamation of Suicide Squad meets Fury.
Yeah.
So for the last two films that he's made, it
that.
probably sets him up perfectly to make this. The Dirty Dozen is an extremely iconic film, though, from the late 60s. And, can you make something that
who's going to replace those
replaces that
actors?
magic? I doubt very much. Hey, look, you could probably get an all-star cast, into it. I just don't know if the Dirty Dozen would resonate as much today as it did back then, because there's been so many movies that have stolen from that concept of Dirty
Well, that's true. You've got, the Expendables. It's that.
you can go to Band of Brothers. You can go to.
That's right.
Like, you could go all the way
so
through. Inglourious Bastards is
And
basically
the
the Dirty Dozen.
Yep.
There's lots of films already out like that. But David Ayer. Yeah, it didn't work out with Suicide Squad, but I don't completely blame him. The studio did interfere quite a lot with that film. And even though it's not perfect, I do think the character interactions were quite good in that film. Look, if they're going to make it, we could have a worse director behind it, so we'll have to wait and see, really.
Like I said, there's a stellar cast back in the day. They had
it was,
Donald
and
Sutherland,
they will get a stellar cast. There's no doubt about it.
Telly Savalas, Lee Marvin, young Donald Sutherland.
Yeah,
so it's all there, so who knows who they're going to cast and which way, even if it's going to happen, we don't know.
These days, dude, they just...
Maybe they'll get Vin Diesel for Telly Savalas.
Yeah, absolutely. Who knows who would do it. That's actually a good choice, actually. I think you should cast it.
There you go, cast it. Telly Savalas is Vin Diesel. No, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's move along. Stallone has been tweeting a bit on his Twitter lately. Just
I saw this
teasing
on the
a few
feed this
things.
week.
Yeah, he's been teasing a few things, and he teased a picture on Twitter that he was out the front of his statue. That's
in the old Philadelphia?
Yeah, the Philly days. And, he's just teasing, saying it's, 33-degree freezing morning. And it looks like there's some rumours that he's going to be maybe doing his TV show for Rocky that he was going to be doing.
I don't know, man.
If he's going to go down that path, I don't know. Do we really, But he's looking at doing something in that Rocky universe.
Well, we haven't seen which we will get, I think, on film, will be the death of Rocky. Because we haven't had that. Like, in Creed, it looked like, I think he got leukemia at one point, and you thought, okay, this is how they're going to kill off Rocky. But they haven't done it yet.
No.
And they didn't do it in Creed 2, so maybe there's an opportunity where Sly finally wants to go, we've got to put an end to this franchise,
So maybe he wants to put an end to that franchise, but then the TV series will be like a prequel to Rocky, maybe, and go down that path.
Look, that's interesting.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see a really young recast Rocky Balboa fighting on the streets of Philly back in the day. Yeah,
that might work as a TV series.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. If it's done well, of course.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to that.
Oh, that's really good.
Hitman's Bodyguard. How
What
good
a
was that,
surprise.
Jace?
That was a surprise. I didn't. I remember seeing the trailers, going, "Oh yeah," and mate, what a blast that film
It was
is.
such a great movie.
Yeah, Salma Hayek doesn't get enough credit for her performance in that film. She was amazing. But Ryan Reynolds, Samuel Jackson, what chemistry?
Well, that chemistry is back, Joe.
Yes,
with Hitman's Bodyguard #2 for a release, and it will be released, they're saying, in August 28th, 2020.
Ooh.
So it's not that far.
No, not really. It's a film that will be
summer release, obviously, in this.
Yeah. It's one of those. It's kind of following the pathway of the John Wick.
Yeah.
In the sense, John Wick was a small film that came out, and everyone goes, "That was awesome." And then John Wick 2 came out, and it gets a better release date,
and then
a bit
more
popularity,
hype,
more money put behind it, and that's what you're going to get here too.
Yeah.
So. I'm keen. I'm down. Ryan Reynolds can do no wrong. He's in everything. At the moment.
He is.
He's challenging
like
The Rock for how many movies he's in.
So that's going to be awesome. And also check out our review as well on Hitman's Bodyguard as well on our channel. So check that out as well, guys.
Absolutely.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, really cool. What do we got next, Ricky?
Speaking about movies that are coming out, obviously next year, there's big movies coming out, obviously next couple of years for Marvel. So a list has been sent out, an updated list of all the movies that Marvel will be sending out.
It's a big year coming up for
big year, so we'll just go through the list. We'll
go through what's coming out.
Well, this is big talk that this has been on and off, and there's been things. The New Mutants.
Oh, which was filmed 75 years ago.
Yeah, that one.
Finally going to release the fucking
and the
thing.
release date is April 3rd, 2020.
Yeah, what an interesting journey that film has had. You know,
is it gonna?
It was supposed to be released like 2 or 3 times, and they held it back.
And it's just
Disney and Fox merger put it back again.
They've only done the one trailer, didn't they?
Yeah, and the first trailer was a big hit on the internet because it gave a real horror element to it.
So that was who fucking knows.
What else is coming out, mate?
Black Widow, May 1st, 2020.
Well, that trailer that we had done a review reaction
on
recently, I think blew us both away, dude, didn't it?
It was fucking amazing.
It was really fucking good. I mean, it was surprisingly more epic than I thought it would have been. What else is coming out?
Venom 2.
Venom 2.
October 2nd, 2020.
Yeah,
so
another surprise hit.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked Venom. I didn't love Venom. If you had said to me that film was going to make $800 million at the box office, I would have said, no way.
But yeah.
There you go.
So it for that.
What else is
The Externals, November 6th, 2020.
Yeah.
They're very close to each other, actually.
What's that?
These movies. I mean, the release dates are very
but
close.
they're different by different. That's
well,
Sony, and now we're going to Marvel. You're talking about the Eternals.
Yeah, the Eternals. So
the Eternals, which shapes up to be something interesting for sure. What else have we got?
Spider-Man Into the Spideyverse #2.
Right, are these films for just next year or these
April
films?
2022.
2020. So these films are now, you're talking about films that are coming out later on as well.
Coming out later on.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a while. But there are lots of other things. Like Morbius is an interesting film that's going to come out.
Morbius, yeah.
Soon, I believe next year, is it?
July 3rd, 2020.
That is Jared Leto now attempting to be the living vampire as such from the Marvel comic book. So that's a really interesting one. But the other things we probably shouldn't forget to mention too. You've got Falcon and the Winter Soldier coming out in May on streaming, which is going to be epically huge.
It'll be good.
Then you've got WandaVision as well, which promises to be something incredible.
So that side of things, I think, is just going to.
And it keeps going on and on and on and on.
So there's just so many movies coming out. You've got Doctor Strange May 7th, 2021. So they're going to start coming out. So big next couple of years.
We've got really 2 Marvel movies. We've got a Venom movie. We've got a Wonder Woman movie coming out. Comic book film.
Look for that.
We've got some streaming shows out, so it looks really, really good.
So we're looking forward to all that. But still staying in the Marvel universe, I thought this was quite funny, actually. We got a bit of Wakanda for Life news, mate. Wakanda. We know Black Panther came out and it was a massive success, and a lot of people jumped on the bandwagon there, and a lot of people wanted Wakanda to be actually a real place. Well, it actually happened because Wakanda got listed as a free trade partner by the US government. And I just thought this was hilarious.
Kind of funny.
It was kind of funny. People got
don't
on
worry about the fact that our president's being impeached. This has happened, guys.
And then people got on the net, they found out, and it blew their fucking mind. And they're like, so that just
well, it only strengthens the fact that Black Panther, and you kind of alluded to it, it's actually more of a cultural movement in regards to what it represents. More though than I think the film itself. I mean, we've talked about this. Our reviews out there. Black Panther is a very good film. It just isn't a great film. There's some issues with it, but nevertheless, there you go. You think they'd want to fix their gun laws?
No. This. But apparently, a spokesperson said it was a hoax and all the rest of it. But yeah, so we had a bit of fun there with that. But still moving on, which just came in a couple of hours ago. This news.
Yeah, I think actually, within 1 or 2 hours,
which is huge Marvel news.
Yeah.
They're looking at, reportedly, this is rumoured at the moment, they're eyeing Daniel Radcliffe to play Moon Knight.
Interesting choice. Harry Potter. Moon Knight. If you've seen Daniel Radcliffe's stuff recently, he really is going some interesting directions. Actually, he was here in Adelaide earlier this year filming a film called Escape from Pretoria, which the trailer had just come out for. He does some quite serious independent films now. I actually think he would be a good fit if that's who they finally go ahead and choose. I mean, he's a good actor, and that's what you need in your film. You need talent in your TV show / film, because Moon Knight's a TV show, isn't it?
So he's it's good to see him breaking away from that stigma of Harry Potter.
Yeah, he's done a really good job of it.
So it's good. Yeah, it's good. Like hopefully,
which you probably would have thought that's his life now. He's always going to be Harry Potter, and I'm sure he gets an element of that. But the fact of the matter is, it's good to see him in the mix for a role like this.
So hopefully he'll be cast for it. So hopefully we'll keep out for that. Well, that's all the stories that we really wanted to talk about.
Yeah, everything we wanted to touch base on.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. But we also, obviously, at the end of the show, guys, that we move over to Jace for his Movie Vault. Jace's Movie Vault.
Jace's Movie Vault!
But something a little bit different that Jace wants to talk about.
Yeah, for Jace's Movie Vault today, we're not going to go back. We're going to stay current. And I thought this was a great opportunity to talk, basically my review of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, which I've already seen twice. And I'm going back today with my wife as well to go back and see it. Look, this film currently is tracking through the roof. I think it's 2 days in release and it's already made like $150 million.
Holy shit. Jeez.
It's going to be mammoth. But what about the film itself, guys? Now, I am going to talk spoilers. So if you guys don't want to know any spoilers, probably, we'll say goodbye because that's really the last part of this video is it. But those who want to know exactly what I thought, here we go. This film was a tough film for JJ to pull off. There is no doubt. You've got to end a 9-film saga and tie everything up. It is a film that really, at the end of the day, the more I think about it, the more did it a really incredible job. It was such a difficult task. The first 2 acts of the film are a little bit shaky, I've got to be honest with you. Because when we start this film, it starts real quick and there's a lot of information being thrown at you. But the last act of this film is sensational. I mean, there is some iconic imagery, some information that we're given. I'm not going to give away the big spoilers, but certainly some of the things you come across, big surprise. I mean, we get a cameo of Harrison Ford back as Han Solo in this film. Luke Skywalker's back in this film.
What?
You get cameos of Hayden Christensen. You've got the person who plays Ahsoka Tano. You've got Liam Neeson. You've got... they're just voices.
Okay.
But you do get to see Harrison Ford. You do get to see...
Wow.
They do a great job with Carrie Fisher because they only use the footage from Force Awakens and it seamlessly really, really works.
I saw a bit of an article on that. It's amazing.
Absolutely fantastic. But when you start this film, straight away, it's like the first 3 words on the scroll is the dead speak. So all of a sudden, straight away, they've gone, yep, Emperor Palpatine's back. We don't know why, but he's back. We start off with Kylo Ren. He's on Mustafar trying to get to Vader's castle to find this holocron type of thing. Not a holocron, a marker. And it just goes. The thing is with it, one of the biggest problems with the film, and a lot of people had criticisms for, is the fact that it seems pretty likely that this film, they didn't really have a plan for this trilogy. They kind of made one film at a time, and then I think this is where the film suffers because they didn't have an overall plan, which you fucking would have thought they would have done that, but they didn't. JJ spends a lot of time cleaning up the issues with The Last Jedi. In fact, in many ways, this film is a big fucking finger to The Last Jedi and Rian Johnson. In particular, there's two scenes which are over the top in regards to being dismissive of what Rian Johnson had set up in the last film. So it's going to be one of those films. If you love The Last Jedi, you may have some problems here. And if you hated The Last Jedi, I think you're going to be really happy which way they kind of went. It's just really... It's one of those films. I'm going back a third time, not just because I loved it so much. It's also because there's a lot of stuff I've still got to figure out in this film.
Yeah.
Because there is so much going on. But Daisy Ridley, she's phenomenal. Oscar Isaac knocks it out of the park. In fact, all three of them. John Boyega does a great job. It's sad to see. I've invested 42 years of my existence in the Star Wars. It is sad to see the Skywalker saga finished. And at the end of the day, they could have done a lot worse job. It is good fun. The lightsaber battles are incredible. The action scenes are amazing. Emperor Palpatine, although it doesn't make a lot of sense why he's in this film, man, is he badass. And in one scene in particular, at the end of the film, he shows the true power of the Sith, which is just one of my favourite things I've ever seen in the Star Wars universe. So it's hard for me to talk about because I'd love to break down this film with you guys and go, this what works, this what doesn't work. But like I said, I don't want to give away all the spoilers, you know. No. But I will say everyone gets a nice moment. I think they really really gave C-3PO an opportunity to shine, and where he'd been kind of really a background player for many years, they gave him a moment. Chewie gets a beautiful little moment in the film as well. Everybody seems to get... we get to see Billy D. Williams, Landau Calrissian's back.
Lando's back.
And he does really well in the film too. So that was really cool as well. So lots of great cameos, lots of lots of plot explaining in the film, and lots of actions. So guys, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, I don't think it's going to be everybody's favourite film, and I'm sure a lot of us hardcore Star Wars nerds are not going to be too thrilled about some of the things they've done, but you've got to check it out. It is a fun film, and that's it from me from Rise of Skywalker.
Awesome, dude. Jace. Awesome, glad.
I think I've just got. There's so much to say. I can't just pump it out.
I think we're going to be obviously doing a review on that as well.
At some point, I will do a spoiler breakdown of everything on it.
Yeah.
But I think we probably should leave that for a few days so to let all you guys
go check it out.
Check out The Rise of Skywalker. Just do yourself a favour. Fuck what Rotten Tomato says. Fuck what the critics say. All that matters is how you feel about the film. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to put all your bullshit baggage at the side, alright? And you've got to remember, they're not trying to make your Star Wars film. They're trying to tell their version of the Star Wars film. So, leave the baggage behind, guys. Just go in and enjoy it for what it is. I mean, you can have all your criticisms about JJ as much as you can, but I thought he did a pretty exceptional job for what he had.
Awesome, Jace. Awesome. So
that's it, mate. Go check it out.
Go check it out. There you go, guys.
That's the show, Rick.
That's it. But just quickly before we end the show, we just want to have a quick little announcement that we're going to be taking a break, probably over the Christmas holiday period.
I think that's accurate to say. I have been. This show doesn't really just make itself.
No.
I spent a lot of time in the background.
Jace does a lot of time in it. So.
A lot of doing all the graphics, all the video editing, all the merchandise, all the business create. There's a lot of work to be done, and honestly, I need a break. I'm tired. So I'm going to switch off for a couple of weeks, basically. And I'm going to probably smash some video games and just go out for lunches and enjoy myself. But we'll be back in the second week of January and back in a big bad way.
We'll have some updates on the
2020 is going to be huge for us too. We're going to lots more content coming through. I mean, 2019, if we want to sum it up, Rick, it's been a big year for the channel.
It's been huge.
We got to ourselves to 1,000 subscribers early in the year, which was big for us.
Big for us.
And then we got monetized, which was big for us, you know. And now we're close to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So we're growing slowly.
We're seeing it grow.
And we put no money into marketing, guys, at
No,
all.
we've done nothing.
We just do it.
No.
And we just...
And we thank you guys, because it's you guys out there that support us.
It's
and
pretty
so we
crazy
appreciate it.
sometimes, because I watch the shows, obviously, because I edit them, and I wonder if people are going to enjoy them, but the overwhelming supportive
And the
feedback
comments
that we get,
has
Rick,
come through. It's been great. It's
constantly
fantastic.
pats on back, constantly loving the show.
Yeah.
And it means a lot to us. Quest for us is really to, try to find our audience out there. Fellow people like you, yourselves out there already, and other people who like film fandom on the same level we do,
That's it. That's what it's all about.
We of course will go on rants, and sometimes we agree, we disagree. But the movie industry is so much fun. It's a big passion of ours, and we love the fact that you're here to join us in our little adventure here.
We appreciate your support, and we appreciate everyone's comments. There's some people that do pages and pages of comments, which is just, and it's the passion that comes out.
We
and
have
that's
some
what we love.
extremely
Yeah.
intelligent, articulate followers, Rick, and it's
so good.
I love engaging with them
Yeah.
on the comments, which has been really kind of wonderful. We've had some downs this year. We got kicked off Facebook twice.
We did twice Facebook, and they still haven't got back to us.
No,
regarding
they
that.
never did.
And so fuck you, Zuckerberg. So, yeah. Anyway, we're back.
But YouTube's what we're all about.
Yeah,
This is
that's
where it's
right.
growing. This is where they've supported us the most.
YouTube has
Rick.
been
So,
fantastic.
the other thing that happened this year, we got our merchandise up, of course.
We do. The
recently.
merchandise is up and running, so guys, hit that link.
New set.
New set.
Yeah, new
So,
set,
yeah,
all that kind
which
of
is
thing.
awesome. So,
Because you're investing in us, we're investing in this, and we look forward to a big 2020 with you guys.
we do. We certainly do. So,
Fantastic,
be
guys.
nice.
And if you haven't noticed, there's no scotch here today.
Oh yeah, where's the Scotch Chase? What's
We're-
going on?
We're filming this. It's 9 o'clock in the morning
On a
Sunday morning because we
yeah.
had a massive heat wave, so we couldn't
We
film
did.
any
That's
earlier.
hence why the technical issues.
Yeah. So no scotch at 9 o'clock in the morning, but trust me, there'll be a lot of scotch to drink next year, Rick, and we'll definitely be doing that. All right, guys.
We'll see
from
you in the
Jason,
new-
from Rick. Have a great holidays.
Have a safe
and we'll
one.
see you in the new year.
See you then.